Every day we are discussing Sutra from Anguttara Nikaya Tika Nipata. Tika means three. Yeah. Three things. Tika Nipata means three things in that sutra. The first section is Balavagga. Balavagga is about foolishness or unheard persons, attitudes, foolishness. The fifth sutra is about carelessness. Tika Nipata is about carelessness. The carelessness is, I think, is translated as Ayoniso, right? In Pali, it says Ayoniso. Ayoniso panyang katta hoti. So when someone is questioning, he questions carelessly. He questions carelessly. Because one who possesses three qualities should be known as a fool. What three? He formulates a question carelessly. Ayoniso panyang katta hoti. Ayoniso manisakara, yoniso manisakara. There are way of seeing as true, as real, and way of looking at not as true. Ayoniso. So here, the translation, I think, Vikubodhi's translation is careless, right? It says carelessness. Yeah. And also he replies to a question carelessly. When someone asks questions, he replies to questions carelessly. Ayoniso panyang visajjata hoti. Visajjata hoti parassakopana yoniso panyang visajjitang parimandale. So he's not replies to or answering to question careless. He's not answering carefully. He's answering carelessly. So that is the foolish person's attitude. When another person replies to a question carefully, with well-rounded and coherent words and phrases, he does not approve. Even though he's bringing all the proofs, all the details, sometime from different books, some researchers' details, and sometime commentaries, but still he's not going to accept it because of foolishness. He never heard, he never learned, and he doesn't have a way of understanding and learning Dhamma. And he doesn't have the background of learning and absorbing the Dhamma. That's the reason. One who possesses these three qualities should be known as a fool. If somebody is having these three qualities, easily we are able to understand he's a foolish person. One who possesses three qualities should be known as a wise person. What three? Number one, he formulates a question carefully. He replies to a question carefully. When another person replies to a question carefully with well-rounded and coherent words and phrases, he approves of. One who possesses these three qualities should be known as a wise person. Therefore, it is in this way that you should train yourselves. So, now we need to look ourselves first, whether I have any kind of these attitudes or not. If I have any kind of attitudes like when I formulate a question, so I am not formulated it carefully. And when I reply to questions, I am not reply carefully. So immediately you need to notice that, well, I am having this attitude, this quality. That means I am a foolish. So I need to point finger to myself first. If any time if I found this kind of attitude within me, before we are pointing out fingers to others, we need to look ourselves whether I have these attitudes or not. Whether I am having these foolish attitudes or not. It can be sometime, right? Never know. It can be some kind, it depends upon the person or the situation or the conditions. So immediately we need to notice, well, this is not the way to act as a wise. This is the way of foolish attitudes. So therefore I need to stay away from foolish attitudes. So I need to formulate questions very carefully. And immediately it triggers in your mind that this is something wrong and I should change these attitudes and I must formulate questions very carefully. Tihi bhikkave dhammehi samannagato pandito veditabbo. For wise person, we call in Pali Pandita. Pandito. For unwise person, we call it Bala. There are some sutras called Bala Pandita Sutras. They are talking about foolish person and wise persons, about their attitudes. Katamehiti yoniso panyang katta hoti. So, he formulate questions carefully. Yoniso panyang visajjetta hoti. So he replies to questions carefully. And when another person replies to a question carefully, he's using all details. He's using commentaries and all research works and all the details, and he's bringing out the answer. Then wise persons normally he approves. That's a wise person's attitude. Any questions about it? No questions? If not question, we can end session today. Thank you for coming and making this puja success. And hope you can come again on next Wednesday to make this special puja.